Hi, this is Ryan from District Diorama, and today I'm going to show you the unpainted version of our Ruined Cathedral Diorama. So this diorama measures 14 inches deep by 18.5 inches wide. So you have at least 3 walls and 1 base for this diorama. And everything is made up of XPS foam, but for some parts I have used center board for the detail, and also for this windows right here, it's Gothic windows. They're all 3D printed. So for the parts of this diorama, you have here your throne area. Okay, you have your throne. This is made out of XPS foam. However, this detail right here, logo of Wild Hunt, is made out of Sintra board. So I haven't finished putting up some texture on this item yet, so I'll just do it later or later this week. And also you have here your platform that can be moved around the diorama. This is basically detailed with bricks and some sort of other bricks laying designs, and stairs. So basically this is a ruined cathedral. So you will see, as you can see, most of the design or most of the elements of this diorama are already been ruined or broken or damaged. So for the floor, you have a floor that is made out of XPS foam as well. And for the texture, I just use sand and glue mixture to come up with these elements. And for the floor, basically I put another layer of XPS foam on top of my base XPS foam. Sorry, yeah. My base XPS foam, and carve all the crack details that you can see right now in this diorama. And also this post right here, the columns right here, are already fixed to the base, to the walls, but it will never be a hindrance in using this diorama if ever you want these walls to be move around. So I'll just show you how it works right now. Basically you have a sort of a hallway diorama, so only have a little space to play with. However, I was able to come up with different solutions to this limitation. So I came up with a side wall to be divided into two, and make those both side wall magnetized to the center wall, so that you could make a sort of a throne room for your throne. Okay, so you could use that form as a throne room. Okay, then also, since kanya small type or shoot and go type diorama, I also managed to move around both side wall and the center wall. So I'll show you. So as of now, you can see that the side wall is attached to the right side of the center wall. Okay, so managed to come up with a solution that you know, maybe you could, maybe in this area, in this area you gonna shoot from that side. So this diorama has capability to shoot it from the other side, so you could move that side wall to the other side, the left side of the center wall. You could also move the center wall to the other end of this diorama. Okay. And also you could also remove the other half of the side wall and put on the other side of the diorama. So you could really play around this diorama. This center wall also have this sign on the other side. So let me do this quickly. So basically, the side A of this center wall is the interior of the cathedral, and then the side B of this center wall will be a exterior of this cathedral diorama. So I just put up some bricks outside on the other side of the center wall, laid out brick by brick. Okay, so same with the other side of this center wall. The side B of this side wall can also be used on the other side of this diorama. So sorry, I'm just a little bit confusing, but you could use both sides of the center wall to the both edge of the diorama. So that's how flexible this diorama is. So aside from the throne, you also have these columns that is made out of XPS foam. So I have at least five pieces of this, or 6 pieces of this columns that are made out of XPS foam. So basically, you make a cylinder out of a 2 by 2 inches XPS foam and then carve the detail, as you can see. So for the base, I also use a 2 by 2 inches XPS foam and then indent the inner square of each side of the base, just like that. So another item that we have for this diorama is this arc. So this arc technically measures, okay, so the height of this arc is around 14 inches, and then the width would be 11.75 inches in width. So the bricks on the top part of this arc are glued, and also on the middle part, the bricks on the middle part of the arc was also glued individually. And then for the lower part, I cover the whole thing with Sintra board, just to have a somewhat smooth area, or concrete, or what do you call that one, cemented area around the arc. So you'll see, or update you guys on how it looks after we painted it. Hi and welcome to the second part of our diorama rundown for this Ruined Cathedral Diorama project so I already have completed and painted the whole diorama. So today I'm going to show you the final output that we have for this. So let's discuss the main structures that we have for this diorama first. So we have here our stained glass windows. So those stained glass are printed on a transparent vinyl sticker, then put together with laminating sheet for the support, and then just glued it on my 3D printed window frames. Same with the one on our main window. So I just pick up some designs from the internet and then printed them on transparent vinyl sticker. Then for the support, I use laminating sheets. Okay. However, for this window right here, I use my common window glass material, which is the laminating sheet painted with clear yellow. The whole diorama was base painted by an airbrush using light mud, and then gradually I washed them all with brown and then with green. So if you're going to see the details from my walls or my main structure, you'll see that it's not only colored or painted with brown. You also see some cells or some bricks are also painted or highlighted with green. And same with the floor. So you can see some cells are greener or are highlighted with green, and some others are just brown and highlighted or dry brush with white. At the other side of my center wall, you have the exterior detail of the cathedral. So I place some plastic aquatic plants onto those rocks or onto those bricks, and then kinda make it look like a some sort of a garden or some sort. So here how it looks if you try to use the other part of the side wall and put it on the other side of the center wall. So this look is for the throne room setting. As you can see, you have a spacious front base, and then you have your throne room at the end of the base. Okay, so just to give you an idea of how it looks, and try to make or transform this diorama into throne room. So same with the wall detail. What I did with the props is base coated it with light mud acrylic paint, and then gradually washing it with brown and then green, and then dry brush it, and then after that wash again the piece with brown. Here are the columns that we have for this diorama. So I think we have around 6 columns to be given or to be included in this diorama. So you have there 3, then you have the long one, and then you have the kind of average size columns. Okay. Lastly, for our props, we have here the arc. Okay, so the details on the arc, or the bricks are on the arc, are glued to the main part. Same with this bricks right here. So I did use the same technique, painting technique, for most of the parts of this diorama. So basically, you have your base coat and then wash it with brown and green. So I did that repeatedly on most of the parts to coordinate the theme that I want to show in this diorama. If you guys have any questions, any suggestions that you want me to hear, you could message me in this YouTube channel, or you could also message me in my Facebook and Instagram page. So again, this is Ryan Julito, and I'll see you on our next diorama review.